horses in full gallop across endless fields, detailed sculptures capturing their power and grace, photographs of magnificent breeds framed in simple black frames. My lifelong passion, the one indulgence Joshua had always supported but never quite understood, surrounded me in a gallery dedicated to my greatest love. And there, on a desk by the window overlooking endless pastures, sat a silver laptop with a single red rose laid across its closed lid. Before I could take another step, the crunch of tires on gravel announced another arrival. Through the front window, I watched a black SUV pull up behind my rental car. 3 men emerged, all bearing the unmistakable Mitchell features that Joshua had carried. Tall frames, dark hair, strong jawlines. The Mitchell brothers had arrived, and from their grim expressions, they hadn't come to welcome the widow to Canada. The men approached the house with the confident stride of people who believed they belonged there. I quickly closed and locked the front door, my heart racing. Through the side window, I watched them pause on the porch, conferring among themselves before the oldest, a silver-haired version of Joshua with harder eyes, rapped sharply on the door. "Mrs. Mitchell, we know you're in there. We should talk." His voice carried the same Canadian accent that had softened Joshua's speech when he was tired or upset. I remained silent, backing away from the door. Joshua's warning about his family had always been vague but emphatic. Now, faced with their unexpected arrival, instinct told me to be cautious. The knocking came again, more insistent. "Catherine, I'm Robert Mitchell, Joshua's older brother. These are our brothers, Alan and David. We're here about the farm." Of course they were. They weren't here about Joshua or to meet the wife their brother had loved for 24 years. They were here about the suddenly valuable property. I glanced at the laptop on the desk. Whatever answers I needed might be there, not with the strangers on the porch. Ignoring the increasingly aggressive knocking, I moved to the desk, opened the computer, and entered the password, Zo5151998 Mitchell. The screen came to life immediately, opening to a folder labeled "For Catherine." Inside were hundreds of video files, each named with a date, starting from 2 weeks ago, the day after his funeral, and extending a full year into the future. With trembling fingers, I clicked the first one. Joshua's face filled the screen. Not the thin, pale version from his final months, but healthy, vibrant, clearly recorded some time ago. He smiled directly into the camera, that crooked grin that had always made my heart skip. "Hello, Kat. If you're watching this, then I'm gone, and you've come to the farm despite my years of making you promise not to." He chuckled softly. "I should have known you wouldn't be able to resist, especially after Winters told you about